Hey Nash, what should we make?
I'm feeling like some creamy pasta like Alfredo, but I'm also feeling a little spicy. Let's make some Cajun Chicken Alfredo.
All right, let's make Cajun Chicken Alfredo. If you're in the mood for pasta, some sort of creamy pasta like an Alfredo, but you also want to kick it up a few notches and make it spicy, the logical explanation is to do a Cajun Alfredo. Normally we don't do the logical thing, but today we are actually going to do just that. We're gonna add some chicken. We're gonna make a Cajun Chicken Alfredo. It's gonna come together pretty quick. It's gonna be real easy and it's gonna be delicious. So without further ado, let's go. We're gonna make Cajun Chicken Alfredo. The first thing we need is Cajun spices. So you could absolutely just go buy one of the pre-made Cajun spices. I think the lines have blurred between Creole and Cajun. However, if you have anyone in your life from the South, specifically from like New Orleans, Louisiana area, you should know there's a big difference between Creole and Cajun. I'm not gonna go into the details, but if you're just making it for yourself or your family and nobody really cares, use either. It doesn't really matter. However, if you're making it for anyone who might care, try to keep it Cajun. So here's an easy way. I don't know if it's easy, but here's a way we're gonna make our Cajun seasoning. I don't know how exactly traditional it is, but as far as I know, it's decent. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna put it all in this little deli container. 2.5 teaspoons of paprika. I'm actually using smoked paprika because I want that extra smoke. 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, a little over a teaspoon of oregano, a little over a teaspoon of thyme, teaspoon of black pepper, and a teaspoon each of onion powder, cayenne pepper, and red pepper flakes. And we're just gonna sort of mix this around, put a lid on it, shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
And as soon as I'm smarter than the thing, there we go. Cajun seasoning, done. Put that aside. And then for the chicken portion, we're gonna use some chicken thighs. Look, I love chicken thighs because they're hard to mess up. You can't really overcook them. They just have more flavor because they have more fat. If you wanna use chicken breasts, go for it. You could trim these if you want. We're gonna cook them. The fat's gonna render. Fat is flavor, so I'm just gonna leave it. You know, if you got some extra pieces like this, you can go ahead and get rid of them. So just cut your chicken into bite-sized pieces, you know, use your discretion. And then you put on some gloves, which you should have done earlier. Put a little bit of oil in with our chicken, and then we throw in a good amount of that Cajun seasoning. Get that all combined and coated. I mean, this can take a lot because we're gonna have, you know, that real creamy Alfredo sauce, so it lends itself to extra seasoning on the chicken, and it'll be just fine. Into a hot pan on medium heat with a little bit of oil. We dump in our chicken. Just spread that out a little bit. We're just gonna cook this until the chicken's cooked through. Get a little bit of char on there probably. While your chicken's cooking, bring 4 to 6 quarts of water to a boil, salt it. Ooh, look at that. I always salt mine heavily. Does that do more than salting it moderately? Probably not, but I like to think it does, and it's fun. Then we're using penne. I know it's penne. Obviously fettuccine would probably make the most sense on this dish, but I thought penne sounded fun, so that's what we're doing. But you could use any pasta you want. So then we're just gonna bring this back up to a boil and cook it for 11 minutes so we get al dente. And back to our chicken. It's cooking away nicely, looking good. We're almost done. Any of your bigger pieces, I'm just gonna sort of break up with my little wooden spatula deal thing here. But you know, it's up to you. You do you, whatever you want. Depends on how good your teeth are and if you like to chew or if you just want little minced chickenies. I mean, not that the chicken's gonna be chewy. What the f am I talking about? Once your chicken's done, go ahead and remove it and put it onto some sort of a plate, bowl, doesn't really matter. Am I using a paper plate? Yes, I am, because I already have an obscene amount of dishes to clean. So why add more? We're just gonna leave all that in there because it's all flavor. We're gonna throw in a couple tablespoons of butter, let that melt. We add a couple cloves of minced, crushed garlic, whatever you got. Stir that in, mix it all together. Don't let your garlic burn. Then we add 2 cups of heavy cream. At this point, we want to reduce our heat to low, medium low. As soon as your pasta's done, kill the heat. Then we drain our pasta. And right about now, your sauce has probably thickened nicely. Then we're going to add some freshly grated Parmesan cheese, about 1.5 cups, somewhere around there. Just going to do a little bit at a time. Stir it in until it's all melted. Obviously, Alfredo made with cream and all this other stuff is clearly not traditionally Italian, so just want to make sure not to piss off any of the Italians out there. I know it's not traditional, but it's going to be good. That's usually how we do things around here. All right, once your cheese is all kind of melted, we can go ahead and kill the heat. I'm just gonna add just a little bit of our Cajun seasoning in there, because why not? Looks like a dirty Alfredo sauce. Oh well, that's cool. I'm down with it. Then we want to go ahead and add our pasta. And you could add a little bit of pasta water to this too if you wanted. And we're gonna add our chicken. Look at that, all that sauce. Try to get as much of that sauce in there as possible, because that's just flavor. And then we just sort of, if I had a bigger pan, or a pan that wasn't so damn heavy, you could toss this, but we're just gonna fold it in. Just get everything coated here. And then we're ready to put our pasta into a bowl. Need a bigger spoon or something. Actually, I have an idea. What if I use this guy? Oh yeah, that'll work. Then we're just gonna hit this guy with a little bit more Parmesan cheese, a little pinch dusting of our Cajun seasoning, and a little bit of parsley for our greens. And there we have our Cajun Chicken Alfredo. And it's time for a bite. Cheers. The richness and the creaminess from the sauce play really well with the spiciness and all the depth of flavor from the spices from our Cajun seasoning. This works great with chicken, and it was super easy. Comes together in like half an hour, maybe a little bit less. You can multitask, you know? I think this also tastes great with shrimp, but either way, great dish, easy, makes quite a few servings. You can easily feed your family this on a weeknight. So definitely go make this out of 10. It's delicious. But hey, let's see what Nash thinks. Hey bud, how you doing?
I'm ready to eat after all that parkour from earlier.
Well, check it out. We got this Cajun Chicken Alfredo that you wanted. Here you go. What do you think?
It's super rich and creamy, but with a nice kick and depth of flavor from the Cajun spices. Feel free to put the rest in my bowl.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
Imperfection is beauty, madness is genius, and it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring.
Nash approves, I approve. A great dish, an easy dish. It's like your normal pasta. Put on some Doc Martens and, wants to go stomp and have fun. I don't know. Whatever. Put a party dress on a librarian. There we go. It's like a normal thing that we dressed up a little bit, and it gives it some extra flair, a little bit of fun, a little bit more flavor in your mouth. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you all. Love you all. If you wouldn't mind taking a second, subscribe, like, share, comment. That would help us out. Hit that bell for notifications. If there's anything you want me to cook, you want me and Nash to taste, go ahead and drop that down in the comments. Or head over to our website, timschaoskitchen.com. Send us a message there. And hey, just remember, cook more, eat better, embrace the chaos. That's it for now, folks. Until next time, be good and peace.